here at the off-grid tiny house. Just outside here working. As you can see, I added a ton of flashing. My extra leftover flashing. I still have about a half a roll left of it. Basically, I had to put this on because underneath here, I'll show you. I'm gonna go under the trailer. So underneath here, this part isn't affected. It's still rigid and all that good stuff. But if I move the camera, I kind of picked a bad spot, but let's see if I zoom in. Okay, down here, the radiant barrier was getting wet because, here, let me put the camera down for a minute. Actually, I can't see, so I gotta hold it. Where's my finger? Okay. Somewhere? Right there. Okay. The water was rushing around the corner and hitting the radiant barrier, and see how it's wrinkled? They were getting wet. So, and only in spots. The spot right here, I'll show you, is, let me take the zoom off. Give me a second here, guys. Oh. So that's the area in front of the door was fine, which is kind of cool because I really didn't want flashing in front of the door, the entrance. But as you can see, as basically the entrance plate stops, that's where we were having issues. So basically, I just took strips of the white aluminum flashing, cut them as long as possible, and tacked them in place with some tape, and then I went over the entire thing with aluminum tape, and so far so good. So the next rain will not be able to get under here, because what it was doing, it was hitting this, following the metal and hitting the radiant barrier, and then getting it all soggy. So can't have that. So I fixed all this. I did this on both sides of the tiny house. I stopped here because there's no radiant barrier here. This is where the transport hooks up to the trailer, so nothing to worry about there. So far so good here, guys. Have you guys take a quick look here. I'll bring it around to the other side too, just to show you, because I don't do that much on camera, so might as well. There's the back of the trailer, and eventually here's the tail. I want to put a piece of plywood on here and have my tanks, the 2 propane tanks, 200-pound cylinders, hooked up to that, and it's probably just I'll strap them to the door or something like that. We'll figure it out. But here we go. Started the edge all the way down. Not the prettiest thing to look at. That's what it looks like from back a ways. And I had my old, this was all, if you go back way in my videos, where I had all those water leaks inside the trailer before I finished it. That's why I have all that foam and stuff, because I didn't know exactly where the water was coming in. So I just kind of blew some everywhere, wherever I thought. So that went all the way to there. So that's it, guys. And here's the front. What the front looks like. The bottom in it, anyway. But yeah, that's it. So that's all I've been doing for now. Got my day off finally from my day job, so better get over here, take care of this problem before the insulation underneath gets nasty and useless. So far so good. I did go inside the tiny house, guys, and let's see if I can zoom in on the temperature gauge here. 20 24.3 Celsius. There you go. And 49% humidity, I'm guessing. 50%. That's not too bad out. Yeah, so I got over here. I checked inside the tiny house. The aluminum tape was in there, so I had to get that because I was doing this. The humidity level, even with the windows being shut for a long time, is still at 76%, even with that humidity buster in there. So I think I'm definitely going to have to do a fireplace burn off just to warm everything up in there. I might have to find out where my dad's propane tank is, get it filled, take it over, hook it up, leak check everything, do a bunch of video, and hopefully the inverter lasts as long as the propane does, because if not, then it's gonna get nasty in there. I might have to bring the USB fan over and use that. I'm not quite sure yet. Try it out anyway. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. Just a little update. Got the red, white, and blue here on the tiny house. That's it. We'll talk to you later. I don't know if I'll be able to get this on camera, but we have the blood moon eclipse. Sorry about the shakiness, but when I have digital zoom, it does this. And not the best camera in the world. Pretty cool though. It's almost completed the eclipse, and it did turn red. Kind of cool. It's just the trains going by that you hear in the back.